I worked, I drove, I cooked and cleaned, got home, just wanna sit in peace.
Well, you're sitting here.
You looked at me as I sat down and asked me immediately.
Yeah, what did I say?
Can you please go and throw the trash away? I've been asking you
Well, why don't you just throw it away?
Then I need you to do the dishes, to stop making me remind
I will stop
you.
reminding you when you're done with it.
Oh, please just make the nagging stop. I already work 2 full-time jobs.
So?
All I wanted was a minute off without you here to nag
Well,
me.
just go do it
Oh,
then.
please just make the nagging stop. I'll take a break, then do it all.
You're supposed to be doing it
All
now.
I wanted was a second off.
Hello guys, welcome to my live stream. My name is Vita and I'm specially live streaming for you from Ukraine, currently living in Sumy city, which is without electricity right now. So you've got me all to yourself for 1 hour, and today's topic is what makes Ukrainian women so attractive to Western men. So we're gonna discuss this video later. Before we get started, I want to remind you that you have a great opportunity still to have a video date with me face-to-face right now on camera, absolutely for free till October 31st. So for those who still probably don't know me, I would like to show some short introduction video that you guys have a better idea who I am.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter, and every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts, or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
If we're talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. Guys, also one more short video about your opportunity to video date our live streamers all these months till October 31st from our founder.
Today, it's completely free for you to have a video date face-to-face with beautiful Eastern European women of all ages and walks of life.
Oh my god. That's it. I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
With makeup or no makeup, hair up, hair down, you always look great.
Thank you.
You get to ask all your deepest burning questions. Okay, so we will see you live over at ukrainedating.tv.
So guys, as you know, I'm married live streamer, but that doesn't mean that we can't pretend we are on a date with you. So you can benefit from my personal feedback, from my personal experience. You can get my sincere feedback on how well you do and what actually can be improved in your dating and communicative skills with Ukrainian women. Also, guys, before we get started, don't forget to be subscribed, to give me your likes, of course, and to hit notification bell button in order not to miss our live streams. And of course, don't forget to donate if you like what we are doing here and if you appreciate all the knowledge we are sharing with you here to make your successful rate is higher and more possible. So, hello everybody, guys. Today we have a little bit extreme stream. We have absolutely huge hurricane, as I said yesterday, and power gone. So no electricity, no internet, and nothing. But thanks God, I was smart enough to buy some facilities. I told you probably in August. So it's working. I just hope it will be enough for 1 hour. And actually, I'm very happy to see all of you. Thanks for your patience and for waiting for me. Gregory, hello, hello. Vatvatik, hello. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Vatvatik, he has a good voice. He really has a good voice. And that was the first I wanted to tell, that the guy really has a talent and he's singing really nice. So his wife should just shut up, because she should be happy to have such a skilled husband next to her. And you see, he's working 2 full-time jobs. So why she's nagging him, we don't know. But yeah, we have what we have. Juan, привет, Виточка, the brain. I wasn't angry with you at all. I enjoy civil divorce. Okay, great. Thanks, Juan, thanks. Juanchik, the unspoken part of Vita's message, she will hold you and never let you go, is as long as you are worthy. It only makes sense. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, Vatvatik, Vitochka is prepared for power outages. But yeah, you know, it was a problem because actually I wasn't ready. I was suspecting something like that today. And by the way, the whole morning I was planting in my garden. Before it was a little bit calm weather, but when the wind was, oh my God, and start raining, and we just finished planting the very minute. So we hide at home, and then electricity just gone. I was waiting for 2 hours, by the way, no chance to reach this electricity establishments to learn when electricity will be back, when it will be fixed, or if it will be fixed. But I remember that I had these facilities, but actually, as I wasn't prepared, I don't remember where, and it's a full darkness in the house, you know, so I need to try to find. So I found it. So I hope it will last for 1 hour, and it will really help us keep streaming during the outages without any rescheduling or something like that. Just needs to keep them all full capacity, full battery, charged. I mean, fully charged. But once again, I want to say good for you, Vitochka, because you were thinking about that in advance. And today it really saved me. But I have some lamp, you know. I hope also it will last for 1 hour, and I prepared one more just in case. So, yeah. Sorry. What? Yeah, Vitochka did not kill me in my sleep after yesterday's topic. Yeah, when you said "пока-пока, Vitochka," while Vitochka was keep talking, right? Yeah. What Vitochka agreed. If a man works so much, then he should get some leniency from his woman. That absolutely, because as far as we understood, she is probably at home. But guys, it's also probably the same contradictory topic like it was yesterday, because I know some cases, at least 2 from my circle of my friends, when the woman stays at home and the guy really working hard and he's providing well. I mean, they are not like poor people or something, so they can buy good qualified food, they can buy something, they can repair, remodeling in the house. So guy actually has a good job position, but he's constantly busy whole day, come back late in the evening. And then we all understand, even from the moral point of view, I understand the situation. When the guy comes back home, of course he needs just warm food, he needs just some time of silence, and some peaceful moments when nobody asks him questions. Let him peace, let him sit down, maybe pull himself together, and just to recover after working day. That's absolutely understandable. But I know the situations, as I said, even among my friends, when the guy is really hardworking and he's constantly absent, and the woman herself constantly alone at home, and she's doing everything around the house, inside the house, everything what actually demands attention. And of course, sometimes, even despite the money, the fact they are financially stable, they can afford everything what they want. But woman really tired to be alone all the time. She needs also attention. She demands this attention. And she also wants the guy taking part in some of these responsibilities, because definitely some things in house should be done by men, and not necessarily like every woman can do that, right? So, and of course, when she's waiting for him and she wants something from him, and when he comes back home, just wanted, like, oh, finally I'm at home, just give me peace and silence, and somebody asked to do, there's no questions, of course, about such things like throw in the trash or going shopping to buy some products, right? Because that's, of course, should be done by women. And but something probably like something urgent or extraordinary, which can be done only by men and probably needs to be done right now at this very moment. So then what can we do? And I remember one of my friend, her husband came back really late, like 1 p.m., midnight, and he had just one day off during the week. And of course, she always had a lot of plans for this day, like to go to the center with him, to go some shopping with him, to bring kids to park or some entertainment place, that kids also can spend some time together with dad, that they can enjoy being together, of course. But at the same time, we all understand that the guy wants just to sleep. He wants just to say, fuck off, everybody, right? Because I need my only relaxed day to wake up when I want, even at noon or even at 3 p.m., just being lazy, laying down, watching TV, reading something. So don't bug me with anything. So, but in this case, normally we can understand both sides, because I can understand those women too, because I was in close connection with those families, and I know how much suffering women in this case, because they really, in such cases, what the main man's responsibility just to provide the family. But we all absolutely well know that except financial stability, except providing family, there are a lot of things to be done. To pay bills, to go shopping, really to bring kids somewhere, to repair, to fix something in the house. So a lot of things, which of course can't be done by the only person and need some participation of another partner. And of course, what women expect, at least during his day off, he will do some physical man's job. But guy, of course, working all week around, he wants his day off as it is, just day off, drinking some beer, laying down on the sofa, watching some football, some movie, and he just doesn't want to do anything. And here start conflicts, unfortunately. But I guess that's the matter of two loving people finding some compromises because in other way they can't regulate these responsibilities, these duties, when he can be touched or he can't be touched, right? So sometimes they should plan maybe something in advance. I don't know. I mean, I know, but unfortunately, not all people can be so much understanding another partner. Everybody thinks only about his troubles, his problems, that he is tired or she is tired. Also can be understandable women's role, right? Because she is alone and all day, and she's waiting for man to talk to him, to discuss something with him, to give him some information, to ask him some questions. But the guy wants just to shut up, and that's understandable because he was talking all day long, probably in his office. That's just how wise people, how flexible people, and how they can organize this life, family life, in order not to offend anybody. Because finally, I know how it ends. The first family, by the way, divorced, because despite the fact that the family had really big amount of money, they bought only like well qualified food, they really had good car, they could travel, they bought only very expensive brandy clothes, not like some Chinese things at marketplace or something, but really, so they had a really good prosperous life. But finally the woman was so tired of his constant absence and of his non-participating in family life except providing, that they divorced finally, and they couldn't find a compromise because she started getting bored. She was tired also to solve a lot of problems and to listen only, I'm working, I'm working, I'm working, leave me alone, leave me alone. So we can understand her too. And of course, we can understand Guy because he's working for the prosperity of the family, right? And he's working all day long till night, coming back home. And of course, he deserves some rest. But it's just a matter how people can manage this and how they can discuss and agree on what and when and by whom can be done. Unfortunately, not all people. But don't expect that Ukrainian women will say you okay if you just working and bringing money and not participating in the family life. So for some period of time, she definitely can be patient. She definitely can be understanding and caring. But still, after some period of time, she will be in the position when she even doesn't want money, but she wants his attention, not just seeing all the time tired person. And we all understand for some period of time, again, she will be maybe happy, but when the money is over, then she again probably will think, okay, better he works, but we can buy everything what we need, and I can continue doing what I was doing by myself. So just a matter, as you understand, of agreeing between each other, right? What, Vitochka agreed. If a man works so much, then he should get... okay, this comment, we commented. Bill. A her, I can, not a him, a Cain, because women are more destructive and erratic. Oh, why? Why women are more destructive and erratic? Why you think so, Bill? Actually, a good, sincere woman, she is not destructive. She is creative because she creates a special atmosphere. She creates a special comfort. She creates a special conditions for her husband that he can work properly, not thinking about what's going on behind, right, at home. So a very creative woman, actually, and woman who will care about her husband. So she will try to organize such things in the way they work really. So I don't think women are destructive. Actually, their own woman can be, yeah, I agree, but not Not the right one, definitely. Juan Antonio, civil discourse, громадянский discourse. It's more like, you mean like normal communication, something discussing in a civilized way, something like that? Because громадянский discourse, something like not the right translation, I guess, but something when people discuss in a good way, in the right way, calmly, I mean civilizedly, right? So just giving points, reasons to each other, and then trying to find the clue of this, right? Bill, good morning, Vitechka. Good morning, good morning. Juan, Vitechka, does your lamp use a LED or incandescent bulb? Ooh, I don't know. I guess LED. LED, but it can be charged from electricity. But as far as I didn't have electricity for 2 hours before stream, or maybe even more, so I just hope it will last. I just hope it will last for 35 more minutes. Just in case. I have another one here. You see, it's prepared. It's prepared. I don't know if you guys see it well, but just in case that you can, wow, something like that. So you can see me, just in case. Maybe not the best one, but still can help in this situation, right? So I have a lot of lamps right now. We'll see how winter will be. But Sumy actually started already to have electricity problems, especially Oblast, what is around Sumy. Because of constant shillings, a lot of infrastructure ruined already, cables, wires, because idiots trying to damage our infrastructure. So Oblast citizens already suffering a lot from absence of electricity. Sumy is still okay, but as you see today, very strong wind, hurricane, and no electricity. Not the whole Sumy, but my area is, unfortunately. Thanks God for that. Thanks God for that. So I hope no more oops by the end of the stream. Bill, Juan, I have Aladdin's lamp with Jenny. Aladdin lamp? Tracy, good morning, good morning. Nice to see you today. Vatvatik, welcome back, Vitashka. Yeah, I got scared to death. I just didn't understand what was wrong because internet was working, everything was fine, so I just couldn't understand what's wrong. But can be because it's a special facility, maybe some signal losing or something. Sorry for that, but I think that's maximum and the best what I can get, I can do. Vatvatik, Vitechka, if a man only has 1 day off, then looking at it from both sides, there can be a compromise of sorts. I will have some time for myself, yeah, and after I spend some with family. Depends, of course, on what the other days are like and how much time he spends with her, investment in relationship and the family. Yeah, like for example, my another friend. By the way, the first family I mentioned, which divorced, the guy was foreigner. Husband was foreigner. And they were living quite happily together more than 13 years. They had 2 kids, good apartment, good car. He had a good business, and they seemed absolutely in love with each other. But then she started to get tired from being alone all these years, growing just kids, bringing them to different education establishments. So she's doing everything all day long, and no matter if she's sick or tired as well. So she can't get any help. And of course, when he comes at midnight, even kids can't see him, right? So about another family, they live, by the way, my close friends, they live in Sumy, for example, they live in private house, and definitely a lot of work, men's work, should be done specifically by men, right? And of course, when it's spring, let's say planting season, the woman herself cannot do that everything, or when the fence was broken, their dog broke the fence and they need to fix it and to put a new fence, of course she couldn't do that by herself, so she was waiting for him. And when the day off came, the guy just was tired and he said, I don't want to do anything. So I can understand the woman herself. So probably needs to give him time to sleep how much he wants. Maybe they should agree, like by noon you don't touch me, or by 2 p.m. I don't know how much he needs to recover to have something for himself, right? Or maybe we work since morning till noon and then you have relaxing time for yourself. It's a very complicated question actually, and in this situation I can understand absolutely both of them. I am not on the side of her or him, because I know what it means to work 24/7 without days off, and knowing that only you can provide the family, and if something wrong with you, then the family is suffering from lack of money or something. So you can't have right to be sick, right, to be not in mood, to be depressed, or to be tired, or to be burned out. No, you don't have right for that, because the only word you know, you must, because you are responsible for. So that's an issue. That's an issue. But if you have understanding person next to you and you can compromise, that's great. But I can't say something bad in this situation about men and either about women, because I can understand also when you stay at home for many years alone with kids and with all what have to be done around the house, and no participation and no help, no assistance, no support, and no even sometimes understanding, because men who only work and providing well, what they used to say, okay, I do my man's job, I'm working, and the rest is by you, on you, right? So you have to do that, unfortunately. But such situations really can occur. So that's why I prefer both partners work, that they don't, try to wait whose position is more significant or whose role is more important, because I believe in such families, both roles are absolutely important and significant. The man cannot work properly, sufficiently, with good results if he knows something wrong at home, right? The same is with women. So she's fully at home and she's fully devoted to what should be done by her, because she knows that her man is working hard specifically for her and for her kids to provide them. So both should understand and realize the role of each other. And there is no small role or less important. Both are absolutely important, and only in good connections, while these roles are understood by both partners and realize the significance of these both roles, only then this family can work sufficiently. I believe in that. Hopefully you agree with me, guys, or give me your ideas. But Vatic, if he doesn't have any time for himself during the other days, then his day off should be mainly about him spending his time the way he wants. Yeah. I mean, if he has 2 days off, it will be easier, right? Because one he can spend for himself, and another he can spend doing something for family, except provision, right? Providing. So doing something what expected from men to be done. But if it's just one day, as it was in the first case when the husband was foreign guy and they divorced finally, so then it was really hard to organize that days, I mean, effectively for both of them, that everybody should be satisfied, because both were irritated. He was irritated to be asked for something all the time, And she was, of course, irritated, but being ignored and just again. So seems like you also should understand, guys, in such families, when the guy is working constantly and the lady is at home doing everything, the guy has this one day off, right? But the lady never. Because when he has his day off, she keeps doing what she was doing all the rest days. So seems that the woman in this situation, maybe even in more difficult situation, because she never can be relaxed. Even when he is at home, she can't delegate some duties on him, right? To even to walk with kids or to go shopping when she can do something also for herself. Don't forget that the woman staying at home with kids and doing everything about home, she's also working. Yeah, she's not bringing the money, but she is working, and this labor is very hard because cleaning, cooking, educating, bringing to like sports or dance classes or some extra activities, or going shopping, or bringing kids to hospital, or especially if kids are sick, that all also demands a lot of energy, a lot of health, a lot of mood, responsibility, and some resources. So seems the guy has the right to have a rest, but not for women. No rest for women, never. So when she should have a rest then? So they should compromise, maybe half a day. He's relaxing by afternoon, for example, and she keeps doing what she needs. And the rest of the day, he gives her some time because she also sometimes probably wants to meet with her girlfriends, want to go to make some nails, maybe just to lay down and read, or to watch her series just to relax from all these home duties, right? So what do you think? Do you agree with me? Vatvatik, that was the answer for your comment. Juanchik put you like, it means you guys again against me. Your team is against me. Vatvatik, Vitechka, it happens in the West as well. Reason being, you are never there for me or the family. Yeah, besides responsibilities, you still have to invest to the relationship and the family. Absolutely. Money is not only, family is not only money. It's also psychological investment, emotional support, emotional interaction, staying together, not only sex, but just normal communication, playing with kids, talking to kids and wife, because wife also has her sufferings, right, during the week. And she also want to tell about such things to him, to let him know how hard was her day. Maybe she went shopping and something went wrong. Maybe she made a poor choice. Juanchik, now I know your favorite phrase, some poor choice or something. Maybe the child is sick and she can't get the right answer from the doctor. So a lot of things can be done. Maybe she was called to school because of misbehavior of her kids or child. Anything can be. Staying at home, but we are talking not about Barbie doll who are attending just gym, spa procedures, sitting in the cafe with girlfriends and online texting in different messages. We are talking about normal, good women, right wives, the right wives, right? So she's working all day long. So also somebody needs to listen to her, to understand her, and to be sorry for her also, like at least to show that you have some sympathy towards her efforts and everything what's going on with her all day long, right? Not only he is working. If she's just laying on the sofa in front of TV, then understandable, but I think you understand all that you don't need such wife, no matter how beautiful she is, right? Or how sexy she is. But both are absolutely playing significant role, because without being sure that everything is fine at home, the guy cannot work efficiently, and she in her way as well, knowing that her husband is at work making good money to provide them. She will put even more efforts, more resources into creating this comfort and peaceful atmosphere for him. I believe this system should work in normal families, in sincere families, and people should understand that. Gregory, man works all day to come home to find the honey-do list. Honey-do list. That's not about that. I understand the sarcasm. I can read between lines, but there are really some list, some to-do list specifically for men, right? Like cutting, trimming the grass, maybe cutting wood, fixing the car, maybe some problems with electricity or something. Yeah, if you are rich enough, the woman always can call for technician or for master, somebody, some professional who can help her. But I'm not sure that's the best option. But sometimes also can be the way out. If the guy doesn't want to do that by himself, preferring to have a rest instead of doing that, so then they can hire some people like, from special companies or something like that. Juanchik, finally you called me Vitachka. Now I am relaxed because, as I said yesterday, Vita, I don't like your Vita because means I piss you off. So Vitachka, finally, yeah. Having calm conversations, even if we don't agree, no anger involved. It's the best way to communicate. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. But sometimes there are situations when another person can't understand or even doesn't want to understand you, right? So insisting on his right position. In the video which we discussed, the guy, yeah, understandable, because the trash can wait or can be thrown away in the morning, or lady staying at home could do that too, right? It's not that emergency, unfortunately. Juanchik, LED light emitting diode are more efficient than incandescent light bulbs. Unfortunately, I don't understand the difference. I don't understand the difference, Juanchik, so I can't tell you. I think that's LED. I think. But I don't know, honestly. Tristan, Borch Brothers, morning, guys, and Vita. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming. What's up, Doc? Juan, Tristan, have you been getting my Bugs Bunny reference every time I greet you? Very nice. Juanchik, Vitachka. Vitochaka. Vitochaka, something new. It's more like Japanese style. Vitochaka. Are there no modern conveniences in Ukraine like vacuum cleaners, dishwasher, clothes washer, clothes dryers, etc.? Over 70 years ago, modern items didn't exist. Women truly worked hard. Ah, Juanchik, of course they exist. Of course. For example, I don't have washing machine. I don't have. I never had. It's my dream. Maybe in the future, when my house will be repaired, I really would like to have. I really would like to have. But that all depends if I will have money for that. If I will have money for those special tablets or what they use as a detergent for this washing machine, because they are also not cheap. Of course, that can save time and water, as I know. So I'm not sure still, but even having a washing machine, like having a big family like my family, that's not that big, okay? Because some people, of course, I mean, that's not the biggest. Some can have 3, 4, 5 kids, etc. But anyway, 2 kids. And so we have a lot of dirty clothes all the time. So even bed lining for every person, which demands like changing constantly, right? Plus we have animals. You remember about that. My younger daughter, she adores like being outside, and definitely by the day, by the evening, she will be all dirty. So needs to be washed. A lot of clothes will be dirty. So I really wash very often and a lot. Not just normally when I start washing, it's not just one circle. It can be 2, 3, sometimes even 4. Depends if I have enough place to dry the lining, the clothes, the stuff, right, which was washed. So even gathering and sorting all those things, putting in machine, then taking out, I get like big box, I put everything out of washing machine. And if at this moment, for example, you're cooking and you don't have just these 2 5 minutes to get everything out of washing machine and to go outside to hang everything on these special ropes, to let them dry, so you're interrupted. And if you have this all circle all day long, that's also tiresome. Yeah, you are not washing with your hands. I can tell you, I know well what means to wash by my hands, because like by the age when I was 20, 22, we didn't have washing machine, by the way. And every Saturday my duty, my responsibility was to wash all the clothes and all the bed lining, including like coats, jeans, whatever, with my hands. And it was a hell. It was a hell. It took me every Saturday like minimum 3 5 hours. So I was standing on my knees in front of the bath with the hot water and some detergent and some clothes there, and just making these movements for 5 hours. Plus I had an allergy at skin, and here I constantly had like wounds up to blood, honestly, because the skin was scratching and then irritated by detergent, which wasn't of a good quality, of course, like Soviet Union time, you understand. And then by the next Saturday, when you again needs to do this washing, these wounds hardly could recover, healed, and again not recovering fully, you again making this. So I know well what that means. Then we bought good washing machine. Actually, I bought when I earned money. Finally, when I went abroad and start working like well on a good job position and start earning, I bought a very good washing machine to my mom, Bosch, which is, by the way, still working for many years, like 20 years, I guess, something. It costed then like $700 or something. Then I bought a vacuum cleaner to my mom, like a cell phone, like some facilities to make your life easier. Yeah. But even having these facilities, don't compare old style life with modern lifestyle. It's absolutely different lifestyles. We have different speed of life. I don't like when my mother-in-law, when I say I am tired, so she constantly like say, why are you tired? From what are you tired? When I was young, I was cooking borscht with one hand and lullabying my son with another hand, on keeping him on my knee. Yeah, we all know what that means. Every mom knows how to lullaby child and cook in borscht at the same time. But you guys have been working only at one work from 1 hour up to another hour, and you didn't have another responsibilities like, yeah, cleaning, cooking, but the life regime, life schedule, life currency were absolutely different. So I don't like old style life compared with nowadays. So before, women were given birth in the fields without antibiotics, without disinfection stuff, without, yeah, doctors, whatever. So you want us to get back to those times? I don't agree. No, we have different problems right now. Even that we have technological progress, we live in civilization, we have a lot of facilities and utilities which really help and make our lives easier. But at the same time, we have much, much, much more different problems. And women right now provide the family almost on the same level as men. And some women can work 2, 3 jobs even So definitely, uh, it's different stories. We can't compare. We can't compare. Everybody were the same in the Soviet period and before, right? Now it's different story. Why so many alcoholics, drug addicts, suicide committers now? Because people can't get, they can't catch the speed of this life. So I don't think these things are comparable. It's different lives. And definitely I don't want to get back there. No, no. Though I have some good memories from my childhood, some nice recollections, but anyway, I don't want to live at that time. Juan, Vitechka, do you believe it's harder today to keep up the house choirs than 70 years ago? 70 years ago, we didn't have such big houses, actually. It was just wooden floors or just ground, and that's it. People were sleeping on the oven, this old style oven. People were heating houses with woods, bringing water from river. Of course, that was absolutely hard life. Absolutely hard life. Tremendously hard. And I never would like to try that lifestyle as our old women did. That's horrible. But now, as I said, we have different other different problems, and you need now to bring kids to extra activities. You need to be in the currency. You need to understand what's going on. The amount of information which absolutely fucks our brains, that can make every person like crazy. It's different life, so I don't want even to compare. We have different problems right now, and our grandmothers, they can't understand that. We live in the time of progress, yeah, but progress also brings some another type of difficulties, I believe. But Juan, a lot of apartment buildings are from the USSR era, pretty small, absolutely, and as such lack space for things such as dishwasher. Anna showed one such apartment once on the Match Guarantee channel, so chances that not every household has everything that we are accustomed to. Yeah, as I said, I also don't have this dishwasher. I would like to have, but I don't have. I also, by the way, maybe will be surprised for you guys, but I also don't have electrical kettle, and I don't have micro oven, because micro oven I consider to be harmful for health. You may think I'm idiot or whatever, and electrical kettle takes and demands too much electricity. So I don't think I need such things. I absolutely fine without them, as without dishwasher. Yeah, after supper, after so many people, after cooking supper and eating supper, of course, I have full sink of dirty dishes, some pots, right, something. And yeah, it take time to wash, like 30 minutes at least. But still, you cook, you wash, you clean after. So it also time and effort. It's also not that easy. It's not like to cut just salad, and put it nicely. So you need to make some dishes, some meat, also something together with meat, like potato or some porridge or whatever. So Juanchik. Vitechka, I think men's work is easier today than back then for many jobs, but not all. I think there are still jobs today which are still very difficult. Absolutely, absolutely. And I will tell you even more. Sometimes, yeah, that of course depends on the level of difficulties, right? Because physical job, if you are like a track driver. When you're driving this track all day long for thousands of kilometers, not sleeping for many hours, this responsibility, it's also very hard. If you're a constructor and you are working outside on some extreme temperatures, or if you're a road maker, like when you put asphalt, so, or if you are a person who helps in the supermarket with heavy things, to lift them, to sort them, to unload the truck with products, right? It's of course, a lot of really difficult, like physically jobs. But at the same time, I can tell you, as for me, I'm not working physically. I'm working with my brains all day long. And during the day, I got so many calls, so much information and stories went through my brains that in the evening, honestly, I want just to keep silence because my brains are boiling, are boiling. But this is what kind? This it's just a brain's job. But all this stress, problems, organizing, managing, which requires fast reaction from you, being able to coordinate, to organize, to solve the problems right now, immediately, right here. I can tell you that's also not easier. That's also not easier. Sometimes when my husband looked at me, how many calls I get and how many problems I have to solve during the daytime, so he said, "Oh my God, I'd better do something like physically, like to dig like 20 holes for 20 fucking roses again, instead of getting so many calls." He said, I would curse already on those people, but I am patient because that's my work, and I have to be patient because these people will get back to me, and that depends on the way how I communicate with them and how fast and efficiently I solve this problem. So managers, coordinators, dispatchers, so people who are responsible for big businesses, which requires big brains job, that's also very difficult. Absolutely. And we can't say it's easy. And I can understand these people, they just burned out by the end of the day. They don't want to hear any questions. They don't want to give any answers. They just want to shut up and to be left in peace, in silence. So it's, for me, I will say probably, I will give probably the rude, primitive example. It's just like to compare whose penis is longer. So that's the same for me. So everybody doing what he can do the best, and if he's efficient, that it means he is efficient. And any job is hard. Any job. I mean, if you're responsible and doing it well. So no matter what you are doing. But I understand what you mean. Of course, still a lot of physical jobs which can be really hard. Really hard. So, Yannick, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Juan, what, thanks. I will make sure my house has the modern conveniences to make my lady's daily life easier. Yes, I absolutely agree. But if I'm not mistaken, your house is quite big. So even having a vacuum cleaner, good one, the best one, the most expensive, it still will require time and strength from her to vacuum cleaner the whole house. Yeah, somewhere can be robot vacuum cleaner, right? Which will help a lot. But dust, if you have house like 200 square meters, to wash the floors, no matter, of course, it's easier when you just use the duster, right? Some piece of cloth with the water, or if you have some good, what's the name? Swamp, no, not swamp. You understand, stick with some fluffy stuff to wash. What's the name? You understand what I mean. So mop, yeah, thanks. Yeah, Vatvatik, thanks. Mop, of course. Of course it will be easier, but still will require some physical resources, power, energy, and time. 200 square meters house, even having a lot of facilities, will anyway to clean will be very tiresome. Anyway, it will be much easier if you don't have them, and it will take much more time, but still the person will be tired. You can't do that in 5 minutes just dancing around, No, like in 10 minutes, ready. Okay, now I can drink my coffee and watch my series, just waiting for Juanchik in the evening. Of course, no matter how cool oven, electrical oven you have, with all these regimes, right? With all this regime, but still you need to make everything by recipe, you need to confuse everything, you need to mix everything, you need to do that in the right way, and then oven will do its job, of course, but still requires human participation. And to do that every day, believe me, that's not that easy, especially if you have big family. So no matter how cool mop and technologically developed mop you presented here, or some super pot, some super steamer or multi-cooker, multi-chief, something like that, still will requires her time and efforts. So that's my opinion. You can agree or not. So guys, it's time, almost the time for me to leave. So what I want to say, first of all, tonight we're gonna change the time, you and we. So my time will be 1 hour again. So I will talk to our admin to check to fix the time correctly. So I don't know what is more comfortable for you. Then I leave the same time, but as far as I understood, it will be 1 hour later for you. If it's more comfortable for you, I don't know. I need to talk to admin, but follow, please, notifications. Okay, we're gonna schedule it today. We're gonna decide it. So see, so far it's like the same 4 p.m. Ukrainian, I guess, which will be 10 a.m. for you tomorrow. I understood, not 9 a.m. as always. So guys, we're gonna fix it today. So please follow and join me, of course, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna have another interesting video and another civil discussion, right? Juanchik, I will be waiting for you with your comments against me. So guys, thanks for your patience, thanks for your waiting for me today. I absolutely thankful to all of you. I would like to let you know who will be streaming today. So if I'm not mistaken, 1 second, guys. So 1 second, 1 second, guys. I don't remember. I know that's Anna. Today, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, thanks, Vatvatik. Anichka will be streaming today, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So don't miss Anichka's live stream. Join her, of course. Have a nice discussion and conversation with her also. Okay. Love all of you. Thanks for this nice communication. Thanks for your opinions, your ideas. I hope I didn't disappoint you. And I hope you still want to have Ukrainian wife despite all the contradiction discussion these topics. But still, I believe you all deserve the best Ukrainian women, wives, and you guys will make her lives easier, and she instead will make your life more beautiful, peaceful, and full of love and care. So I wish that to all of you. So to end up our stream, I would like to say thanks, to wish you nice Saturday, peaceful, warm Saturday, full of nice and pleasant emotions. Okay, I will be waiting for you tomorrow. We decide what time. And actually, I will show, as always, short video to those who still didn't watch that video about all perks and benefits. And guys, we'll be waiting for you tomorrow. Thanks for communication. Thanks for your nice attention. Thanks for your likes. And don't forget, please, about donations, which we severely need right now, okay, to save our channel and to be able to continue doing what we are doing for you. Okay, so my kisses, my hugs to everybody. See you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for waiting me.
At UkraineDating.tv, we're all about helping you guys actually get married to a Ukrainian woman in the real world. Tall bar, but I promise you, if you stick with us on the channel, there's nowhere else online that will help you increase your chances of actually tying the knot with a traditional Eastern European woman than us. So for 5 and only the next 5 lucky guys, you will get $7,500 off our lifetime matchmaking package. Unlimited dating, private matchmaker, full team support until you tie the knot. Only the next 5 guys that sign up for our Top G membership. I don't expect these will last long at all, so if you're serious about marrying a Ukrainian woman, you'll want to go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating right now and grab one of the remaining 5 coveted Top G membership spots. We agree that you're going to attend Ukraine dating regularly. Okay, that's on you, but just regularly. I'm giving you the discount because you're agreeing to get a good, solid education about Slavic women. And I know that's going to increase your chances of marital success. Absolutely. So I'm giving you that discount for that reason, because at Match Guarantee, what we're all about is having the highest possible marriage success rate for you. Here's how it works, a little bit more details. It's an option to purchase, basically. It's for 2 years. So anytime during 2 years, you have to stay a member and pay the $90 a month, but you get a bunch of perks for that. But the biggest perk is you save $7,500 on. There's only 5 spots. And as I told you guys with the previous one, it was 7 spots. Once those spots are gone, they're gone forever. Never will you have that level of discount. Same thing with these 5 spots. Once they're gone forever.
Today, it's completely free for you to have a video date face-to-face with beautiful Eastern European women of all ages and walks of life.
Oh my god. That's it. I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
With makeup or no makeup, hair up, hair down, you always look great.
Thank you.